What's going on, y'all? Carlito here, back with another video on your screen. I'm here with some young talent, man. She's, you know, amazing in the ring. The way she moves. Y'all go, learn everything about her. I'll let her introduce herself. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good.
Hi, my name is Czarina McCoy. I am 9-1 with two knockouts. I have two world titles right now, the WIBA Youth and the ABF Featherweight. My next event is going to be September 24th in Colima under Rios Boxing Promotion for the UBO and the WIBA, regular world title. So I'll be fighting at 135 lightweight for this next fight. So I'm super excited.
Amen, amen to that. And to talk about, what got you into the sport of boxing?
It was actually like an accident. I guess you can call it like divine intervention or something, because we had just moved out here from Georgia
Hmm.
and I wanted to do gymnastics. And the gymnastics gym is like right behind the boxing gym I started at, which is the Richard Steele boxing gym. And we walked into the wrong doors.
Oh,
And I just see people punching things. I'm all of 11 years old. I just see people hitting things, and I'm like, "This is not gymnastics. Let's go." And then Richard still stopped me and he was like, "Can you fight?" And I was like, "I mean, I guess." And he was like, oh, "Okay, try it out for one day. If you like it, sign up. If you don't, no harm, no foul." So I tried it for one day, and I've been with it ever since.
wow. So how long you been in the sport?
10 years.
Wow.
Mhm.
And that's amazing. You stuck with it. And what's like your biggest moment in boxing so far that, from beginning to now that you're just like you look back at and that's the moment.
Wow, my biggest moment. Honestly, I don't feel like my biggest moment has come yet. I feel like everything that I do is a stepping stone. Everything that I've done to this point is a stepping stone. I don't quite feel like I've had that moment yet. Even when I win fights, like I won my last two titles and I'm fighting for two titles, in a couple weeks. Every time I win, I'm never just like, oh my God, this is like the greatest thing ever. I'm just kind of like, okay, this is one step down, gotta go to the next step now. So, I kind of I don't have that moment yet, but I'm actively working on it with every single step that I take in my career.
For sure, for sure. I bet. And I bet it's a journey to look back at still. And beginning boxing, how was it? Besides, you saying that you were trying to do gymnastics. Did you end up doing gymnastics too?
I never ended up doing gymnastics, never ended up doing it. I actually hated boxing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a girly girl. I like girly things. I don't watch sports. I don't like to run. I don't like to get dirty. I'm a girly girl. I'm finicky, I'm picky, all of that. Like even now, to this day, I'm finicky, I'm picky, I'm all of that. So at first I just really didn't like it. And I'm a perfectionist. So when I don't do things to the best of my ability that I know I can, it frustrates me. And obviously with boxing, you have to learn things and it takes time and it takes practice and you have to do repetition to master something. And me just not automatically being able to be the best at it was super frustrating for me at first. Not to mention when I was younger, I had terrible anger issues, temperamental. So at first I didn't like it, but I sparred for the first time about 3 months into training, and I did really, really good. I busted this girl's nose, and I didn't even get hit one time, and I was like, "Huh, I'm kind of good at this." So I told my dad, I was like, "Yeah, I think I want to do this like for real," and he was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, like why not?" So we that was like 3 months in is like when I decided to take it seriously and actually like make it a career.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. And
Mhm.
talk about, September 24th and how was training camp, leading up to that event?
Camp has been really good. We've all been working extremely hard. Um, it's a little bit different for me than the other guys because the guys fly in for camp, whereas I live here, so school and work and all that is still in my daily routine of like training. So pretty much like my whole day is like school, work, training. go to sleep. Schoolwork, training, go to sleep. And like, I'm a dog mom, so it's schoolwork, training, home, take care of my dog, and sleep. Like, just pass out and go to sleep. So it's been a really good camp, actually, because I wasn't expecting to be able to have the kind of schedule that I have where I can have the flexibility to train to the best of my ability. But I've been blessed to have that. My job understands, and my professors at school understand, and there's never anything in my way to prevent me from getting done what I need to get done. And my coaches push me like at all times. Like there's never a room to breathe. Like it's always work, 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 work. And I feel like with this camp, mentally I'm a lot more prepared, a lot like way ahead of time than I have been before in the past.
For sure, for sure. And talk about the titles, that you're going to be going for. Um, I was looking at the, kind of like the storyline, I would say, on who has the belts and stuff like that. What do you feel like you have to do in order to be successful that night?
Honestly, I feel like for me physically, I've never had an issue physically with an opponent. If I've ever had any like issues in any bouts, it would be mental. So I think me being mentally strong is always what's best for me. So like what I incorporated with my last fight, when I won my ABF, was the night before I went down into the gym and I didn't work out. I just sat in the gym by myself and I just meditated and I prayed and I was to myself, and I calmed my brain. It's really hard because I take mental health extremely seriously.
Hmm.
Uh, but it's really hard sometimes when your mental health gets in the way of things. It can prevent you from being as successful as you can be. So because I take mental health so seriously, I'm always finding new ways to improve my mental health. Um, with that being said, I incorporated meditating and praying the night before, and then doing my meditation and prayer that I usually do day up. So now it's like I'm already going in calm before I calm myself, rather than going in hectic and then calming myself day up. I'm already calm. I put my trust in God. I know He put me here for a reason. I know He made me go through these things because this is my path. This is my reason. So I feel like my physicality, physically, I'm ready. I've been ready. But mentally, mental strength is 90% of the work that you have to do in boxing. So, I feel like as long as I'm physically, like I'm mentally as strong as I am physically, nothing can stop me.
For sure, for sure. Man, that's motivating. Makes me want to work harder too. Like
Absolutely.
being the path that you went down like that and what you're doing, your methods. And what can we all expect? September 24th.
You can expect a show. I'm definitely not going down there to lose, and I'm definitely not going down there to look bad. So, everything, my mentality, my physicality, everything, I've turned it up a whole new level. I'm not playing no games like that. Those time for games and time for BSing and slacking, and that's been done. You know what I'm saying? So this is important to me. This fight is important to me. This is a vital stepping stone to what I have planned coming up for the end of the year or the beginning of next year, that I can't disclose at the moment. But big things coming up, and this is a vital stepping stone for that. And I'm not gonna let anything get in my way, not even myself.
Amen, amen to that. You know, um, to end off the interview, what's 4 things in your life that you're most proud of?
4 things in my life that I'm most proud of. I am proud of. Ooh, I'm proud of myself, because I do a lot and I go through a lot, and I still always find a way. Like I feel like with all my friends, whenever I try to go to somebody when I'm dealing with something, it's always, oh, you'll find a way. You always do. You always do. Like I'm proud of myself in the way that like I feel like I can always find a solution to every problem. I'm proud of my team because I have been blessed with like a great group of people who care about me, who care about my best interests, who see the potential in me that I see in myself, and they help me and they push me to get there. I am proud of my dad because that is my number one supporter, my number one hype man. He's in my corner at my fights. He's in the gym working with the coaches. making sure, you know, he knows what they're teaching me so that he can help me, and his dedication and his sacrifices that he has made for my career, my whole time, like the whole 10 years, you know, the things that he sacrificed and he's given up. So for me to thrive and for me, you know, to succeed. And then I think I'm also really proud of my teammates because I feel like they work really hard. You know, they leave their homes, their families, where they live, and they fly out here to be by themselves, or I guess to be in our little group. And you know, all they do is work hard constantly. Like there's never a day I don't see them working hard. Never a day, like even when they're like just broke down, tired, body hurting, like they come in the gym and they perform every time. And you know, there's times they even motivate me when I'm down or when I'm going through something, you know, and they're right there making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So, you know, I just think the things that are surrounding me right now give me a lot of pride because, you know, these are the things that push me to be better.
Exactly, exactly. That's motivation right there. Let everyone know where they can follow you at if they want to follow the journey to superstardom.
But yeah, absolutely. So I have a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's at Czarina McCoy. I have two Instagrams. So at Czarina McCoy is my personal. At Czarina McCoy two, the number two, is where you can find all the information about my boxing, clips, videos, pictures, everything boxing related. I run the Czarina McCoy page. Czarina McCoy two page is ran by my advisor. So business inquiries there only. Anything else on the personal one, please? Thank you.
Amen, amen. Y'all go check out her fight. Live. It's gonna be a live on pay-per-view. Yeah.
Yes.
Rios Boxing Promotions.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go check it out. The links will be in the description down below. Go watch her fight. Go watch her grab those two belts. It's strap season now, and she's gonna be a four-time world champion.
Yes.
Amen. And y'all go check her out for real. Links will be in the description down below. It's been Carlito. You know,
It's been Serena.
there you go. Hell yeah, I like that. You know, one love, Carlito. We out.